Hey there guys, and welcome to another Overwatch video here. We're going to be continuing our Map and Hero Guide series. Last time we finished out Temple of Anubis, and today we're going to be starting on Hanamura. We're going to start on defense again. I think that'll be kind of what we do for every map, is kind of, do defense first, and then the next video do attack. That way it's consistent. So on defense, on Hanamura, you start in this room. Now, right off the bat, what I want to do is start with Symmetra here, because Symmetra can be really good on this map. Once you get your ult going, you can place a teleporter in this room, and then stick it somewhere, safe. Kind of close to where you need to go for the other point. In here is going to be your second defense point. The first one's going to be out this way, and let me actually just switch to another hero. I did want to just bring that up, and once we get out there, I'll point out some good places for your teleporter to dump out. But you can put it in this room once you have your ult, which you can see actually charges pretty quick just over time. And then I'll also point out some good rooms and places for your Symmetra turrets, because there's definitely some of those. We'll start with Junkrat again here. Again, he's one of my favorites, and he can be pretty good here. So we'll just head out here. We'll cover this room second, because it's our second defense point. So you come out here, like most maps, it is quite a walk to this second point. That's why the teleporter can be so strong. You could stick your teleporter maybe back here somewhere, or maybe in this room, or even like back here or something. Unless the enemy team really wants to spawn camp, they shouldn't really be coming back here when they're trying to get this first point, because obviously the main objective is going to be rushing in here and getting it. And your first defense point is going to be right in this room, with this big ass bell in the middle here. Nice. Okay, so the enemy team spawns way over here. They spawn over here, and there's several exits. There's a main exit here, and then there's an exit over to the right hand side over here, which people may run to, and they'll come up here. Well, they can't go up there, sorry. They're gonna come over here, and then maybe come this way. But yeah, I'm not gonna, again, this isn't like a whole map tour. This is kind of just some good heroes. So Junkrat's really good on this map. Why is he good on this map on defense? Well, there's a few places you can lob grenades out that is going to pretty much cut them off. And it's bound to hit somebody eventually, right? Like right in here. So the only ways they can get into this little like garden area here is through this door or through this entrance up top. Okay, they can't get in anywhere else. They can't get into this building from out here. This is all walled off, so there's only two ways they can get in. A pretty good choke point, kind of like Temple of Anubis. So if you stand back here, you can lob grenades out here and get anyone trying to walk down here. And a lot of people will be walking down here. Now, they might have a Reinhardt or something, but again, you're still going to do the damage to his shield, get some ult charge, and obviously take durability off his shield. You can kind of peek out and shoot, because if you just stand here like this, you're just going to get sniped in the face or something. If you do that, and then if they start kind of trying to flood in here, you can just shoot them a little closer, throw that out, throw your traps out, and it's surprising how many people you're actually going to hit doing this. Now, while we're in this room, this is a fantastic room for Symmetra turrets. You do have to be a little careful where you place them, because if the enemy has a Pharah or Junkrat or something and they're firing in here, they might kill them without even knowing they're in here. But if you do place some in here, maybe like up here where people can't really see it, or like back here or something, or even up here, this might be kind of hard for an enemy to hit. When people walk in here, they're just going to get slaughtered, right? Because they'll have no idea. They'll be going da 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 da, and then they'll just get beamed to death and slowed in here. So that's a really good place. You could put some Symmetra turrets maybe up here, although I'm not sure you could really get up there, unless you like had a Mei or something who ice walled you up there. And then Junkrat, I mean, a few other good places. You could stand here with Junkrat, lob them down this way. You're still going to kind of cover that point. And then the other advantage to this spot is you can lob them down this way. which is the other way people would come. You just have to be careful of snipers hiding kind of maybe back here where you can barely see behind that sign, or people jumping up here. There's quite a few heroes who can obviously get up here. You know, Pharah, Widowmaker, Genji, Hanzo, all those people and more can get up here. So you do have to be careful of that. There's a large health pack in here, back there. So Junkrat's good. Who else is good? Well, a Widowmaker or a Hanzo can be pretty good here. You know, they're both kind of snipers. They can hide back here. A Hanzo may be kind of difficult back here, but a Widowmaker, you know, you can kind of chill back here. Snipe people trying to come through here, or if you want to be really sneaky, you can stand up here, and it'd be kind of hard to see you through this window, but you can still snipe people. You could get up on this building, actually, as a Widowmaker. There we go. Oh, no. Okay. You could get up here. You do have a good view of this, and this, again, you just have to be careful of counter snipers. This could be a good place for Hanzo, though. It's going to be easier to hit people than from way back there as Hanzo. But this can be a good place, and anyone who jumps up here you can hit if they don't notice you. Now, Hanzo's ult can be quite good here, because, again, you know, they're only going to be running. There's only really two places. They can only run this way. I mean, of course they can go on these bridges, but, you know, they don't really go anywhere unless you can get from here to over there. They're going to be running through here or through here. Even if they come around the back, they obviously still have to go this way, unless they want to go in this building and come out this middle. But anyway, you can ult as Hanzo, like, just straight down one of these paths, and you're going to probably get at least one or two people, you know, depending, you know, what their spawns are like in regards to, like, if you fire it when they're all dead. Obviously, that's probably not the best idea. But, yeah, so Hanzo can be quite good against Symmetra. Torbjorn can actually be really good on defense here. There's a number of places he can set his turret. I've seen some people set up a Torbjorn turret in here, which can be okay. Like, if you have a Reinhardt standing kind of in here, it can be really good, but just putting it here unprotected, it may get one or two people, do some damage, but it's going to get killed pretty fast, because people have a pretty direct line of sight into here. Not going to be that good. Now, a really good place is if you sneak in this building back here. Well, not really sneaking, I mean, it's on your side of the map. If you stick it, you could stick it here. Again, though, people can just run in this room, come up these stairs, and get it from the side. It does have pretty good line of sight, but this is better. Almost. If you stick it kind of here, it kind of has line of sight of that top entrance over there, and then of this entrance and the checkpoint. You just only have to be careful of snipers and someone who does sneak up here, but as Torbjorn, if you kind of just camp back here, you know, I don't really like endorsing camping, but that's kind of what Torbjorn does. If you sit back here waiting to prepare your turret, anyone who comes over here, you can, you know, probably take them out, because your turret will target to them. If it's not, like, busy with other stuff. This can be a supreme spot for a Torbjorn turret. Bastion as well, although, again, really prone to snipers, but still Bastion could be really good here. Or even back here. Now, another great Bastion Torbjorn turret place is, like, right here, because, really, they can't see you here, they can't really see you through here. So when they come flooding into here, you're going to just completely destroy them until they realize you're there. And then, you know, they may take you out, but it'd still be kind of difficult. You know, they could maybe shoot you here, but still, it's hard to see, right? So those are definitely some good guys. Reinhardt, again, I mean, Reinhardt's really good on most defense places. He can stand in here, block all this, stand over here, block most incoming fires, shield would cover, I think, almost this entire door. Zarya, Zarya's okay on defense here. You know, she could ult as they're coming through here, get some good shots, or stand up top here and lob grenades out. Not the best, but certainly not bad. You know, again, every hero can be good in pretty much all situations, depending, you know, if you're good with them and your team comp and all that stuff. So I went over snipers. You know, Genji, I'm not sure Genji is really good on defense here. Genji can be quite good on attack, which we won't go into on this video, but he can be pretty good on attack. Not so great on defense, I'd say. But, you know, again, it depends. I mean, if you're like a really good Genji, then you might do well. Soldier, I mean, again, Soldier's good in pretty much any situation. He's a generic enough, he can be quite good. You know, who else do we have? I'm kind of heading back here because I think we'll cover this next. And we just need to check, you know, make sure Winston can be pretty good because he can put up his bubble in that checkpoint room and stuff. But again, he doesn't have any range attacks, so until they actually flood in there, it's going to be kind of hard. Tracer on defense, I don't think would be really good unless you can somehow sneak behind them. Reaper could be good on defense. Pharah can actually be pretty good on defense on that first point too, because she can fire through that main choke point and have a height advantage. Roadhog. Roadhog can be very, very good actually. And then of course, you know, we have our healers, which, I mean, you pretty much always would want a healer. Lucio can be pretty good because if your team's grouped up on that point, he can just heal them all. But yeah, Roadhog. Roadhog can be good because what he can do is he can stand inside that main gate and just hook people as they come through it, or if a Pharah's on attack or something and tries to fly through, he'll just, you know, if you're decent with your hooks, you can just hook her out of the air and kill her. Hey, look, there's a Hanzo arrow. But yeah, so Roadhog can be quite good. He can just stand kind of back, like over there somewhere. Dear Lord, what happened to our grenade? He can stand over here or even stand up here, and then once they push in, if you just stand up here and you have a Reinhardt or something in front of you, you can just hook people and then just pretty much destroy them, especially if you hook them in here and you have like a Tourbillon turret or Bastion sitting here. Not only will you deal damage to them, your ally Tourbillon or Bastion will just mow them down instantly. So that can be really good. Now moving into here, once they take this point, they can push through here, and there are some heroes, actually a fair number. You do have to be careful because if you come around here, you can get over this way. Junkrat's one, Genji. I have seen a Hanzo do it. It can be pretty difficult though. I wouldn't recommend trying it unless you really know what you're doing with Hanzo, because you have to like wall climb and jump and do kind of crazy stuff. Tracer can, right? If you jump and like blink 2 or 3 times, you can get over here. May, if you actually ice wall, like in between here, you can boost yourself up. Junkrat, we can get over here. And this comes into the second point. This is actually a nice shortcut, right? Because the second point is right here. And there is a big health pack here. So you can either come down this way, although, you know, there are going to be people up here. People are here. Again, this is for attack, but this is just letting you know, while we're on defense here, just beware that people can come through there. And this does not have nearly as many like major choke points, right? There's so many different ways people can come in. They can come in this way, they can come in this way, and then from over here, this wraps around up top. I'll just show you, it wraps around up top over here. So people can get over here. People can come around. You can go up this staircase and come through and get in over here, and there's a large health pack here, but people can sneak in here. And on attack, this is a really good way to go, but we'll cover that in the attack video. Now on this point, pretty much the same here as Bastion or Tourbillon is really good here. Again, almost, I wouldn't say required, but highly recommended if you're decent with either one of them, because if you put turrets like here, granted you're open to snipers, or over here might be better, because, a sniper would have to stand like right outside to get you, and they'll probably get killed anyway, or like over here, because then you can just kill anyone coming in and it's really hard to get to you. And if you're a Bastion, right, you can just run back to spawn and heal, or just use your self-heal, but that can be pretty good. Reinhardt, again, is really quite good here because his shield can just block pretty much this entire thing. Roadhog, again, quite good because if he stands kind of in the middle here, he can hook people coming through here, or if they sneak up here, you can just hook them off this into your team and kill them. Pharah, I have had extremely good luck with Pharah on defense on this point because you can just like infinitely shoot rockets out here. I mean, obviously infinitely, you have infinite ammo, but you can shoot them out here, shoot them up here, someone tries to sneak through there. If you climb walk up here, not climb. You walk up here. You do have to be careful of this entrance, but if you stand up here, you can just lob rockets down here, shoot them over there, and then, you know, if they do gather through here, if they haven't spotted you and you come up here and you jump and ult off this, it's a prime position for your Pharah ult, because you'll just pretty much kill everyone. There's not really anywhere for them to hide, and it's a pretty close space right here. Or just ult this entrance if you're trying to flood through here. Now, a sniper is going to be good. Hanzo, again, can be quite good. If you see them trying to flood in, you can just ult through here, and it's pretty much going to ult through this entire entrance and kill anyone in his path. And, yeah, I mean, he's, you know, pretty good. Widowmaker, again, she can stand here and snipe. Just be careful of counter snipers. Or, Widowmaker, let's see. Widowmaker can get up top there. I think Junkrat can, if I can actually, like, use my explosives correctly. But yeah, she can get up here, and you have a pretty decent vantage point all the way out. Yeah. Anyway, she can get up here. It's really quite a decent spot. But yeah. And then Symmetra, really not that great at this stage. You know, your spawn point's right back there, so a teleporter won't do good unless... You could put a teleporter somewhere behind them so people could flank, but I think that would not be a good idea. I mean, maybe you could stick it like back here. Not many people go here, but again, you're probably just going to get teammates killed who think they can flank and then just get shot in the head trying to flank. And the teleporter might just get killed pretty easily. And turrets, Symmetra's turrets, I guess you could put some here in here, but there's so many other ways they can flood in that wouldn't be nearly as effective as on the first point. Winston, again, he can put up his bubble here. If they come in, you can kind of, you know, do some good damage and stuff. Or if you're Winston, come over here and kind of, you know, electrocute people jumping over here. Diva can be quite good on defense here, actually. You know, once you have your ult, you can shoot your ult out this door. A lot of people will be, like, out here trying to flood in or go other ways. You can kill them. Divas, I've seen a lot of divas on defense kind of camp this area, waiting for people to come over, so that can be really good. Junkrat, again, can be good here. You can just lob grenades out here, lob them up here. Again, you do have to be careful of snipers. And then, actually, Junkrat's up here are almost even better. If you put your trap, like, here, I cannot count the amount of times I've been killed trying to come up here, even when I knew there was a Junkrat, because this trap is extremely hard to see as the enemy. It's like almost fully embedded in the floor. I walk up here, get caught in the trap, and then he just blows me to Kingdom Come here. So if you stand up here, you have a vantage point pretty much everywhere. You can lob grenades out the windows, over here, through this entrance, through that entrance. It's an extremely good place to be as Junkrat up here. There we go. Now we can get up here. So yeah, as a sniper, pretty good vantage point up here. If you stand over here, you have a better one. And you can crouch too, to kind of hide. Like if you crouch over here, I think you're kind of safe from anyone coming up here. But yeah, I think that's going to be it, guys. You know, maybe I hope this gave you some better ideas. Some people to play, how to play them. You know, again, Soldier can be good. Tracer can actually be pretty good on defense here. Because you can jump around enough and go to different places to really kind of disrupt people. I'd say she is almost better on attack at this point, but you know, McCree is okay. His long range damage is still pretty decent, but you know, it's gonna be hard to maybe flashbang people. I mean, if someone comes over here, obviously near McCree, this could be a good spot, because when people jump over here, you can just flashbang them, boom, they're dead with Fan the Hammer. But, you know, trying to get them from this way might be hard, because if you flashbang them and try to step out and get them, you're probably just going to die. But, you know, Lucio can be really good here, because, you know, if several of your teammates are grouped in here or back here, he'll just heal them all the time, especially if you have a Bastion or something sitting back here. Mercy, again, can be quite good. I've seen some crazy Mercy ults save a game on defense here. And then, you know, she can pretty easily jump between people or jump up here and heal somebody. Zenyatta, again, pretty good because his ult can just heal everyone at that point. Zarya, again, okay. I'd say she's almost better on attack. Now, one last person to cover is May. May can be really, really quite good, because her wall can just cover this entire thing, or cover this. She can shoot her little icicle death things out here and kill people. And then if they do manage to get into this room, her ult will probably cover most of this area, probably about the inside of these pillows here, or mats, whatever you want to call them, all around here, and it can do a lot of work. And then same on this point, May, she can ice wall off pretty much that entire main entrance. So then they're forced to come through this way or just wait. And again, her ult, you know, if they're flooding through here, you can just ult this area and it's going to cover everything and anyone coming in here, or just ult this entire point if they've gotten back here, and then your team can just do work. So May is really good on maps like this, where it's kind of, you know, where there's good places for walls. Again, she can wall off this whole thing as they're trying to come through, and then they're forced to wait or go the other way. And yeah, there you go. I think that's going to cover it for this one, guys. A little long, but there was quite a bit to cover. This is definitely one of my favorite maps. I really enjoy it. Unfortunately, I don't seem to get it much in the rotation, map rotation, but there you go. I hope this gave you some good ideas, and you know, maybe you learned something, maybe not. But anyway, if you have any questions, comments, feedback, let me know down in the comments section, and I'll be sure to check those out. And until next time, guys, I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.